Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yanni Bridges.
And I'm Aaron Wilson. Welcome to the 2015 Digital Voice Awards celebration.
The 10th anniversary edition.
That's right. Can you believe it's been 10 years since the first countrywide DVA celebration? The first several years of DVA celebrations were fun, live, and in-person Saturday events with teachers and their students all dressed up with proud parents in attendance.
These events were held in large school auditoriums, often with student crews working the stage lights. We were at Wilson Middle School in Glendale, at South Pasadena High School, and at Santa Monica High School. We had a variety of live student and dance and musical performance, and at Samo High's historic Barnum Hall Theater, we even played a Buster Keaton silent film with a renowned organist accompanying live on 1921 restored mighty Wurlitzer pipe organ.
But we are now in the 21st century with our live webcast. And for the last several years, our DVA celebrations have been virtual, with classrooms all over Los Angeles County hosting satellite screening parties with family and community members watching from all over the country.
Today, you will see clips from dozens of winning Digital Voice Award classroom projects from across the curriculum that have used a variety of technologies in their production.
Toward the end of the program, we will honor special awards for a Cultural Connections category, as well as surprise Best Overall winners from elementary, middle school, high school, and Best Overall Film Production.
Also, the Digital Voice Award celebrates its 10-year anniversary with a special award, the Crystal Apple. Throughout this webcast, the Crystal Apple will be presented to 10 different teachers to honor their innovative technology projects and creative teaching practices that will make an engaging environment for students. We will see a compilation of their projects that allow these Crystal Apple honorees to serve as a model for educators across Los Angeles County and beyond.
The Crystal Apple honorees will join us by video conference or in the studio with the founder of the Digital Voice Awards, Julie Drake. Are you there, Julie?
Hi, Julie. We will see you later. To all of you viewers out there, feel free to post encouraging comments about the wonderful projects you will be viewing right here on this webpage. We will be checking back in with you in the middle of the show. We will have a very full show ahead, so let's get started.
Starting off are DVA winners in the areas of science and mathematics. DVA judges liked that students in Charlie Flint's class at Hawthorne Math and Science Academy used a free online animation software, Powtoon, but they had an informational script that is out of this world. Winning in science for a multimedia presentation by a secondary student team is Life on Mars.
Mars's dust storms can last weeks with threatening heat and winds. NASA constantly tests its habitats so that habitants have refuges from storms and other hazardous conditions. NASA also tests habitats and spacesuits for their compatibility with necessary human exercise. Every possible effect of living on the foreign planet, from its gravity to its weather, is carefully examined.
Robert Schechter from Sunny Bray Avenue Elementary in Los Angeles Unified created a clever video with mathematics concepts that were presented with humor using song and dance to show how the functions work with real-world applications. Showing how learning can be fun and very punny, Breaking Ad wins the DVA for mathematics video from a teacher team.
On the plus side, ice cream sales are very successful.
You may ask, how do they know the total amount of money they make?
That we can tell you in one word. Addition!
We every day are selling lots of ice creams, cones and cups and ice age, children having fun, and we calculate the profits that we make by counting dollars one by one. Addition. Addition, 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 Addition. Addition.
In this secondary mathematics video from a student team, judges noted the scripting, acting, and mixing, as well as the clear explanation of how to find proportional relationships. Let's join Jacqueline Avakian students from Jefferson Middle School in San Gabriel Unified as they measure shadows to find how tall is the tree.
And the tree shadow is 10 feet tall. With that, we can put into fractions 5.6 over 7 equals x over 10. If 5.6 is the height of Bob and the 7 is the length of Bob's shadow. The x is the height of the tree, which is what we're looking for, and the 10 is the length of the tree's shadow. To find x, we need to cross multiply, but before we cross multiply, we need to put it into an equation. That would be 7x equals 5.6 times 10. To find x, we need to multiply 5.6 times 10. The answer is 56. After you multiply 5.6 times 10, the equation should look something like this. After that, you need to divide both sides by 7 to isolate the variable. After you isolated the variable, you should have gotten the height of the tree, which is 8 feet.
So this is not 7 feet. Oh well, I guess I'll have to find another tree. Thank you for teaching me as well as helping me.
Moving on to visual and performing arts, teacher April Fayetta nurtures creativity and allows the strengths of her students to shine by showcasing a collection of scenes with kids from across different grade levels who dance, play music, and sing. Working across genres such as documentary, music video, an old time, and a contemporary movie, students display interesting camera work and editing. Mark Keppel Elementary in Glendale Unified practices what they preach in the winning video from an elementary whole class, Work Hard, Have Fun, and Make a Difference.
We're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green. You can go green at your home or school. Use, reuse, and recycle. Reuse stuff when you're out and about and you can use it again.
Make a change, turn up the sound, yeah. We all know you're a rock star, 'cause we can make this world change in a flash. You can't do it all by yourself, no. You have to be part of a team, and then we'll all be together as one. Or we'll be hand in hand, the world will seem much brighter. Hand in hand, we'll be jumping star to star. Hand in hand, we'll be spinning in circles, and the world will be a better place if we all were hand in hand. Oh, hand in hand.
Teacher Jason Seliskar from Roland Avenue Elementary in Covina Valley Unified provides students the time and opportunity to explore and pursue their dreams during a Genius Hour. Student projects are assessed at how they use technology to explain or tell their story. The winning elementary video from an individual student used an animation messaging app called Telegami. Judges thought this Genius Hour project was indeed genius and also showed the students' creativity and passion for fashion design. Let's take a walk down the runway and look at the DVA winner, Digital Fashion Portfolio.
Second outfit is called the Summer Fun outfit. This includes a half shirt, a bow, and some pair of high heels. The half shirt has a pink background and has an aqua bluish bow in the middle. The next thing is the bow. The bow has some stripes and the pattern is pink and dark blue. The last thing is the high heels. The high heels have some ruffles on the middle of the shoe and are pink as well as the tip of the shoe, but the rest of the shoe is just plain white.
The third dress is called the Weekend Fun outfit. It includes a dress, some boots, and a hairband. The dress is pink and aqua. The top part of the dress has a design on it, and the waist, there's a brown belt. Last but not least is the bottom of the dress. The bottom of the dress is just aqua. Now for the boots. The boots are brown with a pink bow on the side. For the last piece is the hairband. The hairband is gray and has an aqua bow on the side as well.
Mr. Jason Seliskar consistently enters cutting-edge projects to the DVA that blend powerful tools with current trends while empowering his students. He is also a leader in educational technology with his involvement in professional organizations and for sharing his expertise at symposiums and conferences. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Jason Seliskar.
Aunt Spiker, you have a negative attitude towards your nephew. Why?
Because I just do it. He ruined my summer.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
How did you feel when your parents died?
Guys, get over here! Where's this crazy brute?
No, I'm doing an interview right now.
You're supposed to be working!
So is that how they treat you?
Yep. Hi, my name is Alyssa, and what we do inside our class, we make videos and lessons, and we use flip cameras and iPads, and then when we get the iPad, we download this app called Edu Creations, and you make your own lessons.
The text say, reading, 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 reading. What does the text say? Bird, 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 bird. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, 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 bird. What does the text say?
And the very first Crystal Apple goes to you, Jason. Congratulations.
Thank you, Julie. I just want to thank LACOE and ITO for this great award, and I just want to thank family. I want to thank the Covina Rotary Club for all their support for my classroom, for their grants, and just want to thank my wife also, that she is patient with all the technology and things that we do. So.
Well, I have a question about that. You have a lot of technology in your classroom, and obviously you've gotten grants and different things like that, different fundraisers. How do you stay current as a professional?
Several communities. I stay in touch with locally, Sangre Valley Q, with statewide with the Q organization, and I connect with teachers from all over the country, the state, and again locally via social media. And so connecting with those awesome educators, I get to learn from them and share with them. So.
That's great. And I've seen you present also at Q, so it's give and take. You're giving your knowledge and you also are receiving. So congratulations.
Thank you, Julie.
Let's watch Lisa Timmerman's work.
Ms. Lisa Timmerman is a master at working across multiple content areas to produce creative technology projects with some of our youngest students. It is clear to the judges that technology supports instruction in her classroom, but doesn't lead it. She consistently finds the right tools for her inventive whole class projects and understands the power of recording student voices when developing reading and speaking skills. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Lisa Timmerman.
I'd be a good president because I'm smart and kind. I would be a good president because I am brave. I would be a good president because I am patient and loyal.
How do you save people?
Everyone, we go and we help them, whatever their problem is, we'll help them. If it's a medical problem, we help them, we take them to the hospital. If it's a fire problem, we put out the fire and we get them to safety.
The important thing about a sphere is that it's a jingle bell.
The most important thing about the pyramid is it looks like the pyramid in Egypt.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, congratulations on your Crystal Apple. I have a question for you. You work with some of our youngest learners. What do you see as the value of having digital experiences with some of our youngest kids?
We've had our digital program at my school for about 7 years, and I've learned along the way that utilizing it inside my classroom really lets my kids learn through different mediums, which is a great asset. It teaches them 21st century skills that they're going to use here at my elementary school and on to middle school and high school. And I think more importantly, it allows them to work collaboratively with each other. The kids have to talk and organize and learn to work together as we put projects together. And they're very creative. And by the end of the year, I think they end up being more creative about it than I am. And they come up with some fabulous ideas. So I think it really extends their learning. And it's engaging. It keeps them excited about school, and they come in and they're really ready to go. So thank you so much for this honor.
Well, congratulations, wonderful work. And let's go on to our next clips. Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you.
Year after year, English language arts is a highly competitive category. This mixed media elementary whole class project from Johanna Peel's class supports the Common Core state standards with a variety of animal-themed writing projects. Integrating the Pets for Vets program, the students from W.R. Powell Elementary in Azusa Unified showed their heart and adeptness at service learning by adopting a pet with donations they raised. Let's look at the DVA winner, Animals Around the Globe. Elementary independent student Thalie Moore from Notre Dame Academy created visual imagery of her words and made it meaningful for herself, and the judges loved it too. This was truly her independent project, from the writing of original poetry to costuming to the camera work. Let's get a peek at the swimmingly beautiful video, If I Were a Mermaid.
If I were a mermaid, I wouldn't have to wear pants. Life would be carefree and weightless. No homework, only the ocean to explore. No electronics to kill brain cells, but only brain-stimulating colors that will blow your mind.
A secondary student team caught the attention of the judges with their excellent voiceover of clearly written and invaluable test-taking tips. Submitted by Oscar Navarro of Notre Dame Academy, congratulations for winning in English Language Arts Video for Test-Taking Strategies.
Questions like this can trick you up. Now it says not always, and at a quick glance it can look like not green or always green. So you have to read it again to make sure that you understand what it's asking.
Jason Firestein from Grover Cleveland Charter High in Los Angeles Unified submitted a thought-provoking project that included strong interviews, an intriguing structure, and relevance to students. Through the scholarly lens of Arthur Danto's theories of art, as put forth in his book, The Transfiguration of the Commonplace, 9 student film crews examined selfies as a legitimate and emerging form of art, placing the selfie in the context of a long line of self-portraiture. Winning the DVA in English Language Arts for a secondary whole class video is Selfie Obsessed, Redefining Art in the Age of the Selfie.
It's like the women has to be the pretty one, like they have to put effort into their looks, their dress, and all of that.
I think women of color should totally post selfies no matter what, because we are all beautiful, like no matter how we look like, who we are, us women are beautiful and powerful and we're amazing. And it's just because like your skin color or like you put a filter on it so you can look lighter, like no, embrace who you are as a person, honestly.
Mr. Jason Firestein consistently produces videos that demonstrate his students' depth of understanding in complex topics while connecting to topics that are relevant to high school students. Did we mention that his videos are collaborative projects with over 120 students in participation? Congratulations on your crystal apple, Jason Firestein.
I think there are like a lot of different beautiful looking people, but I think a lot of it just really does come within, like from a place of self-confidence and like thinking you are beautiful, or like if you are a really good person, I think you're just naturally more attractive.
I tried to get out, to escape it, these motions, perpetual motions. No matter how much I move, I never get anywhere. Like the hands of a clock. You stare at them, thinking they're telling you where you're going, that something's being done, that you're being productive. But those hands always end up in the same place.
I'm planning to finish my PhD, and I'm trying to go for the height that I can. And I know that times are tough right now, but I know that I have to keep going through with it so I can get to where I want to be.
Congratulations, Jason.
You're done.
Hi, Jason.
Thank
How are you?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? Congratulations.
I'm incredibly excited. Thank you very much.
That's wonderful. You know, you have the challenges of rigor in an English class and a humanities magnet, and I just wanted to ask you about the benefits of collaborative video making with the large groups of students that you work with.
Sure. The benefits of being able to work with film with kids in my program is that we're part of an interdisciplinary program, and so we can learn things in our AP Lit classes, in our philosophy classes, in our social institution classes that can be a little dry on paper. But when you bring it over here, kids can crack open some cameras, play with it on the computer, and really get creative and really kind of make those ideas their own. It builds those wonderful cooperative skills that either makes them love each other or they go the other way and they never talk again. But that's not my problem, that's theirs. But kids always have a lot of fun doing it, and it's just such a tremendous honor to be to have a program like the one here at Cleveland Humanities Magnet that's being recognized for the work that they're doing. It's a real thrill for us and all of our students.
Well, this one is for you, and just congratulations again, and let's move on and let's look at David Guest's clips.
Mr. David Guest has a long tradition of submitting remarkably written student films that truly impress our DVA judges. He started a successful program at the middle school level, then carried on his work when he moved to a high school, demonstrating his prowess for engaging students from a wide age span. Congratulations on your crystal apple, David Guest.
In the Los Angeles Unified School District, thousands of rules are broken every year. But when the infraction is based on science, these offenses are considered especially horrible.
My coffee. My coffee. I need my coffee.
Oh, I've missed you.
and her name is?
Caitlin McIntyre. I just transferred in from St. Martha's Catholic Academy.
Okay, good. Right over there's an empty seat by the TV.
Okay, I think it's cool enough in here. James, they're supposed to have that radio on.
Sorry, I was having a moment.
And here is your crystal apple, David Guest. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm just so thrilled to get this. I really appreciate it.
Well, you deserve it. Amazing work. And 2 words, the writing. How do you get your students, middle school and high school, to have such high-level quality writing year after year? It's amazing.
Well, you know, it's just a blast to do it. You know, the kids, just by the young age they are, they approach filmmaking and writing with such a fresh take and a fresh perspective. It's just my honor as a teacher to try to harness that, kind of that natural originality and creativity that they bring to it. Teach them a little bit about the basics of storytelling, and by the end of the process, it turns out that I've usually learned almost as much as they have by doing it.
Well, you have a real gift working with kids and getting the best out of them. Congratulations.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So let's go to Studio A with Yanni and Aaron.
The Crystal Apple honorees are certainly impressive educators.
And I'm really enjoying the winning DVA projects. As always, our students are so innovative.
In today's webcast, you will see no less than 5 winning projects from T.S. King's Middle School's various magnet programs. We're happy to promote their 12th annual Animation and Film Festival, which will be held on May 31st at 9:45 a.m.
Information about King's Film and Animation Festival may be found at animationandfilmfestival.com.
Just a reminder to post your props to the DVA winners in the chat box right here on this page. And now, let's keep it rolling. Let's continue with more winning DVA projects. We will see you toward the end to announce the best overall projects. See you soon.
Continuing with character education and study skills, the next DVA winner met many Common Core standards with its planning, writing, and acting on the topic of character development. Teacher Eunice Choi from Mark Keppel Elementary in Glendale Unified wins for Character Education Video from an Elementary Whole Class for Achieving True Success, Building Character.
I'm so excited to bring my special book to school that my grandma gave to me. I wonder if I should pick this up for a new name. It's not mine, but I know it's very special to me. Sean, do the bad choice and keep it for yourself. Sean, make the good decision and give it back. Bad choice. Good choice. Bad. Good. Bad. Oh, I'm going to make the right decision. Thank you. Here, Nate, you dropped your book on the floor. Thanks, Sean, for being a good citizen. Make the right choice and be a good citizen.
Judges noted nice editing and good acting for the character development project in the next DVA winning video. Created by a secondary student team from Mylin Wen from Hillview Middle School in East Whittier City Elementary District is It Only Takes One.
Did you see my Snapchat story of Macy? Oh God, yeah, she's so gross. I know, she just leaves school. Ew, Macy has friends? Yeah, why are you talking to Macy?
Leave her alone. Why are you always so mean to her?
Come on, Laura, let's just go.
A study skills video from a secondary student team provided great kid-oriented tips with a good dose of humor. With a relaxed narration and good editing, teacher Oscar Navarro from Notre Dame Academy wins the DVA for problem-solving skills.
We're going to teach you guys some few easy tricks to remember. So here are your problem-solving skills. So this is a picture of... That's right, it's a compass. But how are we supposed to remember where each location goes on the compass? So there's an easy trick. It's called never eat soggy waffles. And you also know that you start putting the locations to the right because it's the same way that the clock turns. Also, you know where to put the W and the E because they spell out we, like we can do this. Instead of, ew, no, that's gross, that's wrong.
Promoting safety with clear explanations, this video from a secondary individual teacher goes to Crystal Apple winner Roger Espinoza from Miller High in the Los Angeles County Office of Education. The DVA for Career and Technical Education goes to machinist lathe, drill press, scroll saw.
And our pattern is on two faces of the block. We cut the pattern to length, and then we put it through the scroll saw and we cut both this image and this image. And you end up with a chess piece like this. Now what does it look like when you peel back the parts? This one's been cut, so you can see we take off the front, take off the back, take off the other pieces, and this is what the chess piece looks like. So by cutting in two directions, you're able to come up with this chess piece.
Mr. Roger Espinoza has entered and won a Digital Voice Award for each of the 10 years that the DVA has existed. His teacher-created videos provide visual learning for his career and technical education students who are incarcerated youth. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Roger Espinoza.
Upon entering the classroom, you'll end up noticing the matching paint, steel cabinets, and 2-inch maple tabletops. Steel-based cabinets for student storage of projects and equipment. Students will study the construction skills, OSHA, and an electrician's program. What we've done is we've placed a router on this robot. We feed it a code and then allow that code to turn into a graphics, which is then turned into a G code, which allows it to talk machine language, which runs our router automatically and cuts out our name. Very, very hot, and that hot bed is at the base and where the projects are actually glued onto as it's built up. I like to put blue tape down so I can easily remove the projects as they're finished. It's a better way of working. Yeah. We finished our project in the shop. Anytime that you're using tools and equipment in the classroom, you want to make sure that you're wearing your eye protection and you also have permission from your instructor. Thank you very much.
And here is your Crystal Apple, Roger. Congratulations.
Oh, this is great. Thank you very much. It's just an honor to get something like this. I have to thank the LACOE team because they've worked so hard for us for so many years, and they do a great job. I also want to thank my wife and my brother, who also helps us with the scripts and the films, and our students and also our administrators.
Great. Well, you're in a career technical ed program, and I know you're blending the old school things like hammers and saws and things like that with high-tech tools, 3D lasers, all of that sort of thing. How do you bring those two worlds together for your students?
What I like to do is I like to make sure that we're able to blend all that old technology and the new technology for our students, because some of them are more tactile and you have to address their different modalities in terms of the way they learn in the classroom. It's nice to have a budget and the technology that affords us to do things like 3D printing, running a laser, or even a 3D router. But all this goes back to the training that I got from Cal State LA a lot of years ago, but it's a type of technology that even back then we learned how to use.
Well, that's wonderful. And Roger, you hold the distinction of winning each of the 10 years the DVA has been in existence. So congratulations for that as well.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Wonderful. Let's take a look at Dan Hoskins' clips.
Mr. Dan Hoskins challenges his students by having them study film genres from which they create their own parodies. His techniques consistently teach cultural literacy while encouraging student creativity. He truly understands the unique nature of the middle school student. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Dan Hoskins.
Stop it! Please, I beg you! It's a sin! It's a sin! It's a sin!
Sin? What's all this about sin?
Once upon a time, there was a wizard.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Hi, Dan. Here is your Crystal Apple. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you, Julie. That was wonderful. That was, I feel like I've actually done something over the last 10 years, 12 years.
Well, you do amazing work. And the other thing is that you work with middle school students, and you've been able to harness all that wonderful energy very constructively and productively. And my question to you is, how do you do that so consistently with your students? I know your projects are often based on film classics or different genres. So could you speak to that?
I'm one of those teachers who believes that film is both a fine art and a technical or industrial art. So I like to start my sixth graders off with the opening of Orson Welles' Touch of Evil and broaden it from there. I like to introduce them to a lot of interesting things like the animation of Jan Spankmeyer and the Brothers Quay, because my belief is that the broader their frame of reference, the more ideas I can introduce to them and the more ideas they can bring to me. So it's a very collaborative process. The Clockwork Orange was completely student generated, something that people said that we'd never pull it off, but we did. And because I am fortunate to be working with just some very gifted and bright students who can think way outside the box.
Well, they have a gifted and bright teacher as well, and congratulations on your Crystal Apple.
Thank you.
Let's see our next round of clips.
The field of technical arts was huge in 2015. The first Technical Arts Digital Voice Award in coding for an elementary individual student comes from teacher Eunice Choi in Mark Keppel Elementary in Glendale Unified. Programmed in Scratch, the winning entry is Honesty.
Hey,
Yes.
you forgot this. Thank you for being honest.
Eunice Choi from Mark Keppel Elementary in Glendale Unified wins another Technical Arts Award for coding from an elementary student team. Programmed in Scratch, this project impressed with creativity, collaboration, and music that helped recreate the feeling of a video game. The DVA win goes to Show Respect. Great stop action, great set design, attention to detail, engaging voiceovers are all comments made by the judges about the winning stop-motion animation from a secondary student team. Congratulations to Ryan Lisco from Beverly Vista Elementary in Beverly Hills Unified for the winning project, Starbucks is Life.
Can I have a pumpkin spice latte? I'm sorry, we're out.
And 3 weeks later.
Can I have a pumpkin spice latte?
You got the last one. Congratulations.
Can I have a pumpkin spice latte?
I'm sorry, but we ran out.
Crystal Apple winner Kirk Palayan from T.S. King Middle in Los Angeles Unified helps his students understand the power of a great story to accompany their projects, winning a DVA in computer animation from a secondary individual student is Dragon's Rage. This computer animation from a secondary student team from T.S. King Middle in Los Angeles Unified caught the attention of the judges with its nice backgrounds and pleasing story. Congratulations again to Crystal Apple honoree Kirk Palayan for submitting the winning project, The Portal.
Mr. Kirk Palayan has shown growth and complexity in the area of computer animation as his students have developed storytelling through their animation projects. Integrating a combination of both complex and simple applications such as Flash, Maya, Final Cut, iMovie, and GarageBand, his middle school students create cohesive final video projects. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Kirk Palayan.
Hello, Los Angeles County Office of Education. This is Kirk Palayan. Thank you so very much again for this Crystal Apple Award. I am truly very humbled by it. I do want to say, though, that this would not be made possible without my creative and amazing students that I've had over the years, so thanks to them. And I also wanted to thank you for having this forum where teachers from around the county can share their projects with the rest of us, teachers and students, staff, family, and friends. So thank you so much for that.
Ms. Karen Bennett provides an extremely high bar for her film students. This high level of quality yields middle school films that are comparable to those in the film industry with writing, suspense, editing, and effects. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Karen Bennett.
Hey, Larry, how many times do I have to tell you? Get rid of the sock puppet before you come to my class.
I'm not a puppet. I'm a real human being. I have rights.
Larry, you can't keep disrupting the class like this every day.
You're racist. I'm calling my lawyer.
I feel so light on my feet.
And here is your Crystal Apple, Karen.
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you not only to the Digital Voice Awards for supporting film and media in the schools, but also my incredible administrators. We have a parent organization that we could not do this without our parent organization, Camera, and our very supportive administrators at the school. So it takes a village. This Crystal Apple really belongs to all of us combined, I think.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Your student work is so professional looking. It's just amazing. And what tip might you have for a teacher who is ready to take their work up to the next level, like take it up a notch?
I think the most important thing that you can do is to make sure that you hold the kids back a little bit and make sure that they take time to really rehearse and block each scene that they're going to shoot. The fun part feels like when you're pressing record, and that feels like the excitement, but you're only really going to get good product if you've really rehearsed your actors and polished up that scene to the best of its ability before you hit record on the camera. So rehearsing and blocking actually does worlds of wonders for kids this age.
So pre-production.
Pre-production all
So
the way.
not always fun, but it's the stuff that makes the end product look great.
Absolutely.
That's a great tip. But thank you so much and congratulations,
Thank
Karen.
you so much.
All right, on to the next segment.
In the style of silent era films, this elementary whole class film production in the technical arts intrigued with a well-written story with a buildup of tension. As an impressive tribute to the great films of that era, this project had fine editing, good humor, acting, and contained an excellent choice of music. Crystal Apple honoree Karen Bennett from Robert A. Millikan Middle School in Los Angeles Unified wins the DVA for the whimsical "Thank You for Your Purchase." Crystal Apple honoree Karen Bennett from Robert A. Millikan Middle School in Los Angeles Unified wins another DVA in the technical arts for her film production of their delightful Old West era storytelling exploration from a secondary whole class for the film The Redemption of Alan Lineman.
You beat it. You're a little bit behind on the rent, Charlotte.
Paid up last week.
The rent just went up.
Well, I won't be able to pay you anything if your boys don't keep their hands out of the grub box.
Next up are the History Social Studies winners. Teacher Jamie Crutel from the Palmdale Learning Plaza in Palmdale Elementary School District gave students a 21st century assignment to research, then create a social media site to reflect the views, lives, and impact of key historical Revolutionary War patriots. The Facebook format included posts and events reflecting historical occurrences, dialogue between the figures, friends, and blocked friends, a personal info page, and notes showing narratives and more. Students then presented their projects to the class. Judges decided to honor this elementary multimedia class project, Faux Book PowerPoint Projects. Teacher Eunice Choi from Mark Keppel Elementary in Glendale Unified asked her students to describe the 3 branches of government while communicating with graphics, audio, and video. Carried by a story to deliver the information and a clear and fluid dialogue, Winning for coding from an elementary individual student is The Three Branches of Government.
We are at the Capitol building. This is where the legislative branch takes place. Can you teach me about the legislative branch? Okay. Well, Mike, the legislative branch makes the laws. This can also be called legislation. It is made up of two parts, the House of Reps and the Senate. How many people work in the House of Reps and the Senate? The Senate has 100 members. The House of Reps depends on its population. Wow, how interesting. Now let's go and see the executive branch. Okay, let's go. Why are we at the president's house? Are we here for some tea with the president? No, silly. This is where the executive branch takes place. I'm not sure what the executive branch is. Can you tell me? Sure.
The winning project from a secondary individual student is the heart-wrenching story of injustice and racism in 1950s Mississippi. The images were in perfect sync with the music when telling about the vigilante kidnapping and murder of an African-American 14-year-old boy. From Linda Guthrie at T.S. King Middle School in Los Angeles Unified, this stunning history social science video is The Murder of Emmett Till.
I was born a black boy, my name is Emmett Till. I walked this earth for 14 years, and one night I was killed. For speaking to a woman whose skin was white as dough. That's a sin in Mississippi, but how was I to know? I was sent back to my mother, or at least what was left of me. She kept my casket open for the whole wide world to see.
Jennifer Hofer from T.S. King Middle School in Los Angeles Unified was inspired by the American Library Association's Banned Book Week Challenge. She challenged her students to interpret the First Amendment and multiple perspectives on banned books in order to assess the dangers censorship poses and to expose the value in the freedom to read. The winning video from a secondary student team is Banned Book Week and the First Amendment, Exploring the Freedom to Read and Exposing the Dangers of Censorship.
Banned Book Week is an event that is held every September. It is to recognize the books that have been banned or are being challenged. Books can be banned or challenged by parents, universities, churches, or just plain old people. It's as if they want and they don't believe the moral of the story is correct. They think that it could be harmful for children's knowledge and it's not suitable for their age. Banning books is terrible. Well, some people may say it's terrible because it takes away some sort of a piece of the child's mind. It takes away from their imagination.
Miss Linda Yolis uses the online blog as a vehicle, yet consistently reinvents how she uses this tool. Comprehensive and rigorous, she teaches across the curriculum to document and share student work to parents, their community, and fully around the world. With 1.5 million visitors to her award-winning classroom blog, she inspires students. And even they have well-received blogs. Congratulations on your Crystal Apple, Linda Yolis.
Hello. Behind me is standard form, the number 4,962. But there's another way. Word form. 4,962. But there's...
Hi, Linda. Here's your crystal apple.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I am so honored by this.
Look at
and
that.
I thank you on behalf of myself and for my students. Thank you so much.
Oh, I have a question for you. You know, I've been out to your classroom several times, and with the wonderful things that you do, you would think this teacher must have a lot of technology. The first time I went out, you had one camera and one laptop, and yet you're getting, you know, you have 1.5 million hits on your blog from all over the world. So you're a teacher who's made really wonderful international impact. What tip would you give a teacher who was just starting out, not very techy, and just encouraging them to jump in?
Well, I did when we first started out, I did only have one computer and just a whole lot of enthusiasm, but you have to kind of look for opportunities to help build up the technology in your classroom. Like I had the one computer, now I have 7 iPads. I look for people in my school that I can pair up with and get a bigger group of tech and iPads and laptops, and then we kind of share together. So we make a system so we all benefit. Also teaching kids how to make the most of a computer, how to, use opening up tabs and getting multiple kids on a computer. So there's a lot of different ways. But just jump in, try new things. It's okay to fail. You learn along the way.
Well, congratulations. You just really you inspire me all the time, and your students I know are inspired by you. They have their own blogs, and it's just tremendous what you do. So thank you for what you've done. I want to also just note that really your idea about really working with other teachers right at your site, find a kindred spirit. That's a big deal.
Yep, it is. It helps to have support, and you get more equipment.
Absolutely. Well, thank you and congratulations. And let's move on to Max Schaefer's clips. Wonderful things ahead.
Mr. Max Schaefer consistently enters projects into the DVA where judges say, "Now, we haven't seen that before." He demonstrates excellence with cross-age app development, coding, video production, all with humor and heart. He is dedicated and inclusive of all students, to whom he gives accolades. We all know that it takes an above and beyond teacher to make this kind of magic happen. Congratulations on your crystal apple, Max Schaefer.
To begin, click on the button at the bottom. Click on the Begin button. Click on each picture and say the number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try dropping it. It might not spin at first, so try it a few times. That was much better.
What do you want in your story?
Rainbows, butterflies, flowers, and a lot of flying ponies. Like Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo! One Champ by Angelina.
Hello, my name is Obi and I live in a shelter called Pots and Care.
Captain, where are we? Look around you. Look at the tables. It's a restaurant. Oh! Run away!
Here's your apple. Here's your crystal apple, Max. Congratulations.
Great, thanks. I'm just so thrilled, and I'm so appreciative of her LACOE and digital voice over all these years. I really thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
My goodness. You were the first teacher who turned in an app. You were the first teacher to do a project with coding. And I might add, this is with 5th graders. These are not, high schoolers. And in fact, the app that you did was remarkable in that it was 5th graders working with kindergartners. So you had that cross-age collaboration. It's just beautiful. But you could see from your reel that one thing that you had in common across all of these projects, from video making across to coding, was fun. Could you speak to the fun factor, please?
Oh, sure. Well, it gave me a chance to live out my fantasy of being a movie maker, a film director, a computer programmer. And my Mudagrees apps that, I have just had like tens of thousands of downloads all over the world. And that's been really exciting to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, congratulations. Did you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that my son David was one of the students of another Crystal Apple winner, Dan Hoskins.
Wow.
And and he won an award for one of his Digital Vision Award for one of his projects. And now he's off. He graduated college and is working as an editor in Hollywood. So it's all, I thank Dan for that.
That's tremendous. So it really shows that getting kids in there and having them use the tools of the trade, that really might be their spark as they go forward in life.
It changed my son's life, yeah.
Wonderful.
Right.
Well, congratulations to you, and always wonderful work.
Great.
And let's move on with the show.
Our final curricular area is in foreign language. Melissa O'Gara from Anderson W. Clark Magnet High in Glendale Unified had students use beautiful illustrations with impressive voiceover and accents. The DVA for Foreign Language Podcast from a secondary student team goes to Las Manchas del Sapo.
El cuervo va para beber agua del río y el sapo sube en la guitarra. El cuervo no via a este.
El cuervo responde:
Adiós.
El sapo y vuela en la fiesta.
El cuervo finalmente llega y deja su guitarra en la esquina.
El cuervo disfruta la fiesta y baila con los pájaros.
Pronto ven un baile extraño entre los participantes. Es el sapo bailando con habilidad y entusiasmo, causando admiración. La fiesta está llegando a un fin y el cuervo da gracias a todos por venir. Mientras habla, el sapo rápidamente salta a su guitarra.
En su camino de regreso a casa, el cuervo a propósito voltea la guitarra para que el sapo se caiga.
Melissa O'Gara from Anderson W. Clark Magnet High in Glendale Unified had her world language students write and produce a video with an accompanying worksheet to teach vocabulary, grammar, and a cultural event to their classmates. Designed as a cross-curricular assignment between her class and the cinematography class, the winning DVA video from a secondary student team is Selena Wins the Grammy.
Selena, te va tan hermosa. Dame un abrazo.
Sí.
Te lo mereciste.
Soy un gran admirador de su música. Me encanta. ¡Felicidades!
¡Felicidades, Selena!
¿Podemos tomar una foto con usted?
Claro que sí.
Me encanta tu música. Tu música me salvó la vida.
Es interesante, pero ¿qué le hace única en comparación a los otros cantantes?
In collaboration between two disciplines, graphic design and French, students from Gail Nichols Ali's class at La Cañada High in La Cañada Unified studied another country's culture with the purpose of creating a functional travel app using AppShed with an accompanying promo of their location using researched information, and then finally, presentation of their app with student feedback. Winning the DVA for application development from a secondary student team is There is an App for That.
Paulina, nous allons où?
Nous allons au Cochi-Tunnel.
C'est un vaste réseau de tunnels souterrains de Lausanne. Les tunnels sont beaucoup plus grands que la plupart des autres systèmes de tunnels à Ho Chi Minh. Ils ont été utilisés pendant la guerre du Vietnam. Avez-vous me touché?
Non, je jure.
The Cultural Connections Awards are given to projects that honor knowledge, beliefs, art, and values that promote connectedness and tolerance. Submitted by Rochelle Charlton from Echo Horizon, this project builds global awareness by sharing a day in the life of a student with other students around the world. Students wrote the script for this delightful video and included captioning for accessibility. Winning the award in Elementary Cultural Connections is Life of an Echo Horizon Second Grader.
Every day when we eat snack, we sit next to our friends. Then we play games outside at recess. In PE, we play a lot of different games. One of our favorite games is Breath Breakers. The object of the game is to get all the balls on the slide. At the library, we sit on some stairs and listen to a book, and then we check them out. Now we're going to show you what we do in social studies. In social studies, we learn cultures, elections, and families. For science, we do science experiments.
Linda Guthrie from T.S. King Film and Media Magnet in Los Angeles Unified provided students an opportunity for project creation that was tied to the Robert F. Kennedy program, Speak Truth to Power. With the goal of helping build empathy among others utilizing media, her students took on profound themes from historical and current-day topics, bringing emotion and compassion to the viewer. The winner of the Secondary Cultural Connections DVA goes to A Modern Lynching.
Are we all alone, fighting on our own? Please give me a chance. I don't wanna dance. Something's got me down. I will stand my ground. Don't just stand around. Don't just stand around.
As we took off running, I ducked and hid for my life because I was fearing for my life. And I hid by the first car that I saw. My friend, he kept running, and he told me to keep running because he feared for me too. So as he was running, the officer was trying to get out of the car, and once he got out the car, he pursued my friend, but his weapon was drawn. Now, he didn't see any weapon drawn at him or anything like that, us going for no weapon. His weapon was already drawn when he got out the car. He shot again, and once my friend felt that shot, he turned around and he put his hands in the earth, and he started to get down, but the officer still approached with his weapon drawn, and he fired several more shots, and my friend died.
All we wanna do is take the chains off. All we wanna do is break the chains off.
All right, everyone. Now for the best overall winners. During the judging sessions, the DVA judges consider projects that are the cream of the crop. They nominate, then select that year's best overall projects.
First up, Best Overall Elementary.
Entries in the elementary category generally yields projects that are spilling with creativity. This year was no exception. The winning elementary video balances creativity and art with writing and planning, all displayed beautifully in a visual format. This very unique video had judges noting that they had never seen anything like it. The best overall elementary project is from student Thalie Moore from Notre Dame Academy. Congratulations to If I Were a Mermaid.
If I were a mermaid, I would have a sea monkey. My feet would never get tired because they wouldn't exist. I would swim all the time, floating through cool blue water. If I were a mermaid, I would sleep in a giant clamshell. All my friends would be fish and dolphins. If I were a mermaid, I would be free from gravity. I could swim after boats. If I were a mermaid, I would never be bored, and life would be exciting. Oh, if I were a mermaid.
Hi, we're here with Thalie Moore. So Thalie, what was your inspiration for creating this underwater project?
So we were at Disneyland and we had this Canon camera, but the camera broke. So we ended up getting another camera, and the camera was waterproof. So we ended up messing around in the pool with it, and I put my mermaid tail on, and me and my brother, we like swam around over the camera. And so then later, when I got the opportunity to do this video, I was looking through the footage and I found this, so I like decided to reshoot it and do something else with it.
That's amazing.
Congratulations on your Best Overall Elementary
Thank
Award.
you.
Is there anything else you would like to say about?
I want to thank my English teacher, Ms. Williams, and my technology teacher, Mr. Navarro, and my principal, Ms. Petzold.
Okay.
Up next, Best Overall Middle School.
There was a lot to like with Jennifer Hofer's cross-cultural project between the English and the history classrooms. There was research and reading, critical thinking, parent involvement, video production, and analysis of tweets from a variety of sources. Under the guidance of their parents, students chose a banned or challenged book to read. They used this knowledge and the study of the First Amendment to produce videos of their own design to expose the dangers of censorship or celebrate the freedom to read. Congratulations to Thomas Starr King Arts and Technology Magnet in Los Angeles Unified for winning the top honor with Banned Book Week and the First Amendment, Exploring the Freedom to Read and Exposing the Dangers of Censorship, the best overall middle school project.
It's sad, but Banned Book Week is here to recognize those books and to shed light on all the wonderful things that it has done for us. So what do you think about Banned Book Week?
How has learning about and engaging with information about banned books impacted your life?
Opportunity and experience, and it's taught us a lot about the values that books have on people and the impact that they have on communities. And it also taught us the power that one person, adult, educator, or anyone has on preventing a community of readers from reading that book.
I am so proud of you, and congratulations again on your award for Best Overall Middle School. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was noted that we live in an age of addictive self-portraiture, increasingly known as the age of the selfie. Taking a close look at the role of the selfie in our lives, this project was executed in a digital humanities class integrated with core curriculum. This class serves to teach film production and new media in support of a rigorous humanities strand running through the 12th grade, including courses in philosophy, social institutions, and literature. Cut together from the short subject documentaries of 9 student film crews, this impressive film represents a variety of perspectives, research, and opinions of each crew that self-selected specific facets of this subject to explore. The best overall high school goes to Crystal Apple winner Jason Firestein from Grover Cleveland Charter High in Los Angeles Unified for Selfie Obsessed, Redefining Art in the Age of the Selfie.
Selfies, too, have greatly influenced society, promoted beliefs and causes. It is in this shared quality that selfies prove themselves as credible and artistic as other conventional art forms.
There's actually been a bunch of like not social movements, selfie movements that have revolved around like empowering like people, like the Damn I Look Good hashtag on like Twitter, in which Muslim women who wear like burqas and niqabs take pictures of themselves in order to fight against the what is it? The notion that the reason why they are wearing like those like headdresses and all that stuff is because they're being like oppressed in a way, like it's not their choice, but you know, some people do decide to wear like hijabs and burqas because it is their choice.
Congratulations on the Best Overall High School Award.
So, Mr. Firestein, what was it like to get 120 students focused on one large-scale project?
What's it like to have so many students to manage them? First of all, this is my partner in crime, Wayne Basinger. He helps manage my 200 friends. Wayne, what's it like to work with so many film crews at a time?
Actually, it's a wonderful experience and an adventure. Of course, you have a lot of interpersonal issues you have to resolve, but at the end of the day, the students come together, they find a product or an idea that really inspires them, and they just create a magnificent project. So I hope everyone likes it. It was a really fun adventure for us to make.
That's an amazing feat for
Sounds
all of you.
Amazing. Our final award is the Best Overall Film Production. Congratulations again on your award. Here we go.
Crystal Apple honoree Karen Bennett from Robert A. Millikan Middle School in Los Angeles Unified had students research the 1860s American West, including political, cultural, and artistic references to the time period. They then created a story that echoes the traditional spaghetti western. Using basic filmmaking skills learned in the class, 8 separate crews kept as true to the time period as possible. All camera work, sound, and lighting were done by middle school students over the 2-day shoot with roughly 1.5 months of editing. For Best Overall Film Production, the DVA goes to The Redemption of Alan Lineman.
Hey, why don't you go get the supplies? We're going to just go right out for tomorrow. Hey! Boy! Look at here, boy. Seems like we got ourselves a little trespasser. Why don't you go kick him outside and teach him a lesson? Whoa! Tougher than your gun, are you, Alan Lyman? Go on, get after him!
Go. Get your mother. Find a place to hide. You promised. You promised you'd help. I'd like to. I can get your gun. No, that's too dangerous.
We're currently here with the 3 winners for Best Overall Film Production. Congratulations on your new award. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel pretty good, and it's not just mine. It's everyone's award.
Right.
They all worked really hard on it. So I don't think it's just for one person, because all of us worked extremely hard on it. So I can't really take credit completely for it.
Okay. And can I get your names, ages, and what role you played in the production?
I'm Tyler Colvin. I'm 15, and I was one of the editors and directors.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Jeremy Bassett. I'm 14 years old, and I was the creator and one of the main writers on The Redemption of Alan Lineman. I also directed the last 2 scenes and edited some of the film.
Hi, my name is Michael Gadban. I'm 14 years old. I was one of the lead actors in the film, and I also helped on editing.
Amazing.
You all did a tremendous job, and thank you for your hard work and effort, and congratulations on your award again.
And keep filming, keep editing.
Yes.
That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that brings us to a close of the 10th anniversary Digital Voice Award celebration. It has been a decade of creative, thoughtful, and engaging classroom-produced projects. Wow. Thank you to all the teachers and students who have participated in this over the years. You are truly what education is about.
Keep producing those amazing digital projects. We hope to see you all again in 2016. Until then, I'm Aaron Wilson.
And I'm Yanni Bridges. See you next time.